born poor, mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. 4 babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. It is Thursday, June 27th, 2024. So glad you could join me this morning here at Forex Smart Trade. Our mission is to help you become a successful and profitable day trader, currency trader, so that you have more freedom and joy in your life. It's that simple. So let's jump right in, and my goal is to show you how simple and accurate our proprietary trading indicators are, and how you might be able to use them coupled with the instruction we provide to change your financial destiny. So with that, let's listen to this guy, and then we'll get going.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or reporting of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
One of our secret sauces is that we provide personalized one-on-one training. We think that's the most efficient, most effective way for you to learn things. We cut straight to the chase and give you the information that we think you need to be able to be good at this. And we're so confident that we can make you good at it. Now, once we've trained you, we'll let you trade with our money and split what you make. So we've got the personalized one-on-one training sessions, but we also supplement that with live trades like I'm doing right now. And I do 3 a week, Monday afternoon and Tuesday and Thursday morning. Every afternoon at around 4:15, I also send out an overnight trade setup that you can copy. But when you become a regular member, we have sessions every morning at 10 a.m., every evening at 6 p.m., and then lots of training to supplement that, group training and personalized one-on-one training. So it's the continuous coaching and the accountability that provides that allows you to get better. Anyone who is good at anything has a coach. It just helps them stay on the top of their game, stay sharp, and perform at their highest level. Now, I also like to work off of a checklist. Checklists have been shown to help to enhance performance. So as I get older, I forget things. So to have a little checklist to go through and make sure I'm not forgetting anything, I find helpful. Every day I do like to restart the green charts. Keeps the memory fast and picks up any updates that they may have done. Just, every like 3 or 4 days I reboot the computer again just to keep it fast and clear out the memory. Good habit is every day to review the trades of the previous day. It's in finding the trades that didn't go as you thought and spending a little time and figuring out why is helpful to improving your trading activity. We didn't take a trade Tuesday. If you took last night's overnight trade, close it. Close it. I closed it this morning. It didn't close overnight. But it is, it is just where you got in at. So close it now. I closed it when I got up this morning. We still have I guess before I did that, I did take a look at the chart, and you can see the 1 hour is starting to go flat. So it pushed down right after we took it, came back up, pushed down, but it didn't get close to the stop loss. It came back up. It's back at break even, but the 1 hour chart now is starting to go flat. So with that, we still have an up on the 8, the 12, and the day, but with what's going on here, this isn't enough for me to stay in it. So it didn't do what I expected it to do. So let's just get out at break even. We are technical traders. We are trading based on the price action. That's what our indicators are very good at. We are not trading on the news, but we want to know when there are news events so that we can kind of trade around the news. And I like to do that by taking a look at Forex Factory. Forex Factory breaks the news down into 3 components: yellow, which is low impact, which you tend to ignore; orange, which is medium impact. I also tend to ignore those, but when you get a bunch of oranges like we have here, that may constitute a red. So plus we also have a red at 8:30 on the USD. So there's a lot of news coming up on the USD. So we will ignore that. We will not trade on the USD this morning. Usually I don't like to trade within 2 hours before a news event because I don't want to get stuck holding a position and then the news hitting it and then causing it to go the other way. And today is a bank holiday in New Zealand. I don't know what the bank holiday is. Matsika must be a native holiday. It's interesting when I was in New Zealand just a little bit ago, and the British colonized New Zealand and Australia. And in Australia, basically, they just took the land. And the reason they took it is because the Aborigines, the way they lived, it didn't show ownership. However, in New Zealand, the way they lived there, they had kind of plots plotted out with growth and plantings, and you could see gardens, and you could see that someone was caring for a patch of land. And in that case, the British had to pay to buy the land. But in Australia, when they went there, they didn't, because it didn't look like anybody owned anything. So I always thought that was kind of interesting. All right, so let's get back to where we're supposed to be. So we're not going to trade the New Zealand dollar or the USD this morning. We've got a dozen different trade signals, and there's actually new ones that get developed all the time, where, for whatever reason, one trade signal may lose its effectiveness. Somebody modifies it a little bit, and it becomes effective again. The signal I principally trade with is something called a 10-point trade signal. I like to do it off of a 1 hour chart. And the trade's going to be worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips. And I am typically looking to get at least 11 pips. And if I can get 11 pips 3 times a day, I am doing terrific. So the strategy basically just tries to, there's 3 sections to the chart. I want to have the lines in each of the 3 sections going in the same direction. And if I have that, I've got a high probability trade. So with that, let's jump in and see what we've got this morning. We are going to trade off of the light 6 major chart, light 6 major, which is a composite chart. In this case, it's showing us 6 different currency pairs. All of this first chart is all US based. I start with the middle section of the chart, which is the majors and minors. The red and green line is the major indicator. The black and gray line is the minor indicator. This horizontal blue line is the overbought line. So I want to catch situations where the lines are overbought and all coming down. So here it just touched overbought, it turned, they're all coming down, and we got this nice run through the channel. Or this horizontal red line, oversold line. I want to catch a situation where we're oversold and the lines are all going up. So here on the Australian US dollar, we are just reaching oversold, going down. Now, can I carve out 11 pips when we're oversold and it's going down? Yes, but to me, that's not a high probability trade. When we're oversold, at some point, it's going to turn and go up, and I don't want to be caught holding the hot potato when it turns. So I look for situations when we're up here and it's going down, or down here and it's going up. Euro USD, we're reaching overbought. Majors are going up, minors are sideways, so nothing there. Pound USD, overbought, everybody's still going up. Canadian dollar USD. Now, normally we would expect to see something opposite, because here the USD pair is first, whereas here on these three, the USD pair is second. And we've got some different signals going on here. So here we're oversold, everybody's going up. Double cross. Double cross is the green line is over the red and the gray line is over the black. I like that we've got, we're going from less steep to more steep. I like that the green line is about to enter the channel. I look for the green line to be 45 degrees or better, and it's just a little bit better than 45 degrees. Only thing I don't like is I don't like when it's been hanging out oversold for a long time. I don't like when it's been hanging out oversold for a long time, because it can go, as you see, it's starting to go flat here, and actually we're losing, close to losing the double cross, and now the slope on the green line is less than 45 degrees. So we're going to pass on this. We're passing one because it's been oversold for a while. And 2, now we don't have the signal. And 3, we've got news coming up on the USD. Dollar Swiss franc, we're more than halfway through the channel. I will consider a trade as long as the green line is less than halfway. But he's more than halfway. And plus, I don't like that here we've got the opposite of what we had here, where we're more steep on this section, and then it kinks and goes less steep. I want it to go from less steep to more steep. Dollar yen, overbought. Everybody's going down, double cross. This is a pretty good signal here. I like this. It's just a little bit beyond the halfway mark. But here, the kink in the line, we're going from less steep to more steep. Normally, if I see this, and I'm going to jump up to the TNTs and count how many lines are supporting the sell signal. 2 orange lines going down, 2 blue lines going up. Blue lines are inversely related, so when blue goes up, that means sell. So all 4 are telling me sell. And then I look for a confirmation on the pressure. And the confirmation on the pressure is the lines are going down or the red line's on top. And here we've got sideways pressure. Green line is going down, but the red line is kind of going up or horizontal. So they're not both going down. I do like the fact that the green line is going down. But this is a nice signal. We're not going to take this trade or go it to confirm it because we've got that news event. But this isn't a bad setup. Like I might consider trading this, even though it's just a little bit beyond the halfway point. So I've cloned this chart, and I've got 6 other pairs that are kind of non-USD. Euro pound, oversold, majors going up, minors going down, so I don't have agreement. Australian dollar, yen. We're just reaching oversold, and we missed a nice move from last hour. So this one is we're a little too late on this one. Plus, it's the end of the trading day. I'm not sure. I might have taken this. I'm not sure I would have taken this trade even if I saw the signal back here, because we're trading on a 1-hour chart, and I want it to be active trading in at least one of these 2 markets, and it's evening in both of those markets. Euro Canadian dollar reaching overbought. Everybody going up. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar oversold and sideways, so nothing there. Pound yen overbought, and minors are coming down, majors are sideways. Again, if you took that trade last night, close it. We've got a sideways thing here. Not enough positive there. Euro Australian dollar. Overbought going up. Yeah, that's a nice, would have been a nice move to have caught. Again, let's keep going and seeing. Like I'm going a little slower because I'm describing it to you. Once you kind of know the signal, you can do this much faster. Canadian dollar, yen, overbought. Everybody's going down. Double cross. Red's on top, black's on top. Green is just entering the channel. Good steepness on the green, better than 45 degrees. We've got the little kink here. We're going from less steep to more steep. So I like everything about this. 2 orange lines going down, 2 blue lines going up. So all 4 are saying sell. And, we don't have the pressure with us right now. No pressure. I want the lines either going down or the red line crossing the top. When I get agreement against all 3, that's a very high probability trade that the trade's going to do what I want. And I only need a couple a day. Yesterday you saw him. We really took one. I took 2 trades. One of them, I pulled up the stop and it closed before it did anything. So, it's just one trade. So I'd rather take less trades and have them be profitable. So let's keep going. Euro New Zealand dollar. Oversold. Everybody's going up. Double cross. Green's on top. Gray's on top. Terrific steepness on the green line. Green line's just about to enter the channel. 2 orange lines going up. Thick is going up. Thin is going up. Thick blue is coming down, so 3 of the 4 telling me buy, down, pressure, but the green is crossed over. So I got 7 points here. Now, my only issue is we get a holiday. But you know what? I haven't. It's Thursday now, and it's Thursday night in Australia. So tomorrow, or Thursday night in New Zealand. So when the market opens tomorrow, it's going to still be a new. It's going to be a new day, huh? Uh, And we've got a similar here on the pound New Zealand and on the euro New Zealand. I like the pound New Zealand a little bit better. Pound New Zealand a little better because we've got the dotted blue coming down. The thick blue is usually the last to turn. So there's more power when there's agreement here than here with here. Let's just take a look. When we have this, I want to confirm it. I confirm it by going to a time with multiple. So that's Great Britain pound, New Zealand dollar. Great Britain pound, New Zealand dollar. I want to see that we are oversold on the 2 hour, which we are. It doesn't need to be going up, but it is, which is okay. And that we're oversold on the 4 hour. And here it's not going up yet. So my interest in seeing that we're oversold on both the 2 and the 4 hour is that if this signal weakens, we will pick up the trade off of the 2 hour or the 4 hour, because when it's oversold, it's eventually going to turn. So we have the confirmation here. The question then is, how much is the trade worth? So let's take a look. To figure out how much the trade is worth, I'm going to go to a clean chart that has just the candles on it. And pound New Zealand, I've got support lines here. So let me just crunch it up. We need to add another support line. My trading on a 1 hour chart is going to be within the support lines. So let me just add one for this channel. And I am going to look at, these tend to be about 30 or 40 pips apart. So we're at 0739 to 0780. That's 40 pips. But it looks like we might have a stopping spot right in here too. Stopping in here. Over here, over here, over here. And we're trading into an uptrend. We're trading into an uptrend. Now, I want to know what the trend is, because if I'm trading against the trend, I'm going to take less pips because I don't want to get caught. Like if it's going up and I'm taking a sell, I don't want to get caught. And, there are these little down moves where so you can make money on the down, but I don't want it to keep running and me get stopped out. So my only hesitancy here, see how it bounces on this line? Comes up, bounces, 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 bounced, is that we're still in this channel. We're still in this channel. I like to take a trade in whatever channel it's in. So if we were to take a buy now, we're taking a trade into this channel. So taking a trade into this channel, I'm not as keen about doing. So even though I've got the signal I kind of like, because we're on this support line, I'm hesitant to take the trade. So I am going to hold off on this for right now and see if we find something else. I guess the other thing we could take a look at is what this guy looks like. Let's take a look real quick. Euro New Zealand dollar, and see if that looks any better. All right, so this is the signal we were looking at. Oversold on the 2, oversold on the 1. Isn't entirely oversold. The green is here. The red hasn't quite made it. All right, so we have that. And then let's take a look at the clean chart real quick. I'm going to crunch it up to see, so we get more data points for our support and resistance. And this is a little bit of an arc. So it's stopping in here. So it's about the same. We have a support line right there. You know, stopping in here, stopping in here, stopping in here. Yeah, so I don't like it. We're gonna pass. Let's see what else we have. New Zealand dollar, yen overbought. Everybody's going down. Double cross. Green line, that's about 45 degrees. It might be a little less. I don't like it that we're gapped. The green line is so gapped from entering the channel. And you can see it's been hanging out up here for a while. I like it when it goes up and it turns. So not quite ready yet. And we don't have the pressure. Red hasn't crossed over yet. Just crossing now, but pound USD overbought sideways. Euro Swiss franc overbought, still going up. So let's look at the next group. Three-quarters of the way through the channel, so nothing there. Swiss franc, yen, halfway through the channel. Two orange lines going down, thick blue going up. So 3 of the 4. But we've got sideways pressure. So we're going to pass. Green line is going down. This is at the halfway mark. It kind of went up. It almost hit and then turned. I would consider that, but we don't have the pressure with us. Don't have agreement between the majors and minors. Pound yen overbought. Everybody's still going up. New Zealand Swiss franc sideways. When this comes down, when this starts to turn, this might be a nice trade. Canadian dollar Swiss franc overbought. Everybody's going down double cross, but I don't like that we have the kink going from less steep to more steep, or more steep to less steep. This tells me it's weakening. You know, we do have 4 out of 4 here, 2 orange lines going down, 2 blue lines going up. We've got up pressure with the red on top. So we have all the points. It's just I'm not crazy about the kink. Well, tell you what, let's look at it for a second. It was a Canadian dollar. Oops. See, I can't remember. Canadian dollar. Oh. Euro New Zealand dollar. What were we just looking at? Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, sell. Overbought. Our confirmation overbought coming down. That's good. Overbought still going up. That's okay. I just want them to both be overbought. Let's take a look at where the support and resistance are. Trading into a bit of an uptrend here. Stopping in here, stopping in here, stopping here, stopping here, stopping here, stopping here. So we've got about 9 pips down. $10 pips up, or no, 5 pips up. 10 pips there. Let's take a look at the signal one more time. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a sell. We're going to go ahead and take a sell on the Canadian dollar Swiss franc. So I do not have that chart open, so I'm going to go to File. You can take it in the simulator. New chart. Canadian dollar Swiss franc is going to probably be in this third group right there. Let's make it an hour chart so we're looking at the same thing. Okay. So to figure out my lot size, I'm going to move the decimal place over 4 spots. So 1.27. So I'm going to round that up to 1.3. So new order. 1.3, sell by market. It records it, right click. I'm going to go to modify. We're going to take 8 pips. 8 pips is 80 points. I just add an extra 0. I click this little blue button. It does the math for me. We're going to use a 3-to-1. So if I'm going for 8 pips, I'm going to use a 24 pip stop loss, which is 240 points. Click the little red button. And I want to make sure I see everything. I see everything. If I want, I could probably pull this down because it hasn't traded up here. Reduce the risk. So we did a sell on the Canadian dollar Swiss franc with a take profit of 0.65484, 0.65484, a stop loss of 0.65707, 0.65707. So that's it. This is one trade strategy. I find it very highly effective. It's simple. It's just being able to tell if the lines are going up or down, and then pulling the trigger. And again, we are so confident that it works well that once we've trained you, we'll let you trade with our money and split what you make. So it's a win-win for both of us. Plus, you've got an accountability partner who cares that you're making money because you're using our money. Have a terrific weekend, and we will, for some of you, I'll see you this afternoon when I send out the overnight trade, and otherwise, I will see you Monday afternoon. Thanks so much, and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.